Hi guys, I'm Luminous. Welcome to my first YouTube video ever. Maybe
Asking why am I on YouTube this late in time? I think I got
on TikTok, so I'm like, hey, while that's happening, I guess I'll just try this. And I've been making shorts, but somebody commented. So I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial. Full disclosure,
I'm not a makeup professional at all.
I've been doing the same makeup since high school.
And that was 2016, so
Have no high expectations of me. The comments are probably gonna grill me. Like it's a cheap makeup look, you know? I'm a student, but I still wanna look good every day and I wanna do something that only takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, I guess we will get started. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna go do is wash my face, as we should, and then we will get started. So yeah, I am back and I have washed my face. I'm not used to posting myself without makeup, and I know I look like a panda bear. Like, eyeliner, I feel like, is the one thing that makes me look so different. And without it, I'm just
like, ooh.
So, bare face. And I guess we'll get started with the tutorial.
so that is Tabasco chicken. I think I got it at like Gabe's, like it was at a random department store. So say hey. I will be taking name recommendations.
Okay, so first step after you wash your face is moisturizer. This is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. So it has a 35 SPF, so a little bit of sunscreen for you. So I just take a little like pump and then I am going to rub it all over my face.
And neck as well. Just so like your face doesn't look as dry.
One thing I like to do is Vaseline. I don't know if it does anything, but like I put it on my brows. I don't really do anything to my eyebrows. I feel like they're just like really dark, and I've tried to use like a black pencil on them and it, let's say I look like an Angry Bird. And then I'll also put it on my lips too. So my first step is eyeshadow. I don't wear any foundation because I feel like it'll clog up my pores already more than it is right now, as you can see. So I just try to let my skin breathe. So this is like a white eyeshadow I ordered off Amazon. Again, this is a cheap makeup look. This is just how I do it. So I'm gonna take this brush I got from Dollar Tree. I think it's like Wet n Wild. They had like $1 brushes. Like, how can you not? And I always use white, right? Because that makes you like stand out. I feel like I use white in the corner. I like to do two colors when it comes to my eyeshadow. So it'll always be white on the inner corner.
Right? Yeah.
So I have my white. I don't know, I feel like it just makes you like stand out more. So I just like to use white. For an actual color, I use this drugstore makeup, NK, Sugar Plum. I like to mix them, so I'll take like this and mix it with like this, just because I thought it matched my outfit. And then I'll do the second half. You want to like blend it together because in the center it creates like a cool like ombre effect that I like.
I have a mirror right here, so it just helps me see better.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much I just use two colors, these two. And then sometimes I'll take the white and I'll just like, you know, try to blend it in the middle so it looks like it's fading into it. And then my next step is eyeliner. Y'all, I want to say liquid eyeliner. I've been using this since high school, and it is so much better than like the pencil or like the felt tip. This is just really smooth, and I just prefer it so much. So so I have my liner, right? And I like to start in the middle. See? You start in the middle, you drag it over, and then you go here, and you finish it. I used to struggle a lot with eyeliner, but I found this is really helpful. And then the hard part, the triangle. You start right there in the inner corner, and I have hooded eyes, by the way. At the angle, you want to line it up with this. Bring it back. Boom. See, look at the look at the difference. So that's how I do my eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye.
Start in the middle. They're never even for me, honestly. So.
And that's my eyeliner. The right side is definitely messed up, but this is how you fix it. If you get it smudged like this, you want to use a Q-tip, okay? And you want to have a wet Q-tip. So let me go wet my Q-tip. I have my Q-tip. So you're gonna take the wet Q-tip, and then, wow, you see that? Oh, that was a little. Boom, it makes it so much straighter. I'm gonna do it to this side. See? And it just makes it more like a cat eye look, I guess. So always use a Q-tip. I know a lot of people, like, it gets smudged, you use that, you just clean up the edges. I'm gonna curl. So this is Wet n Wild. Obviously there's a pattern here, just, it's cheap. It works, okay? And I'm just gonna, you know, curl my lashes. I'm gonna use a little bit of blush because I like the rosy look. I have my other dollar brush and the other NK shadow. I use eyeshadow for blush, so I just take a little bit and I just, you know, put it on my nose, a little bit on my face. There's nothing there. Cause you don't want it to be like too much. And just fix it a bit. And yeah, she is like a little rosy. And then we're going to do concealer. Typically you're supposed to do this at the beginning, but I do it at the end.
You know why? Because curling the eyeliner, it gets smudged sometimes in my lashes. I cannot speak today. And you know, when I blink, like the eyeliner, like the black
stuff will get on the concealer. So I just clean everything up with the eyes first, and then I do the concealer. So this is the Wet n Wild again, the Mega Last Incognito all day full coverage concealer. It was at Target and it was like, I don't know, maybe like $5. This is light honey. So I just do, see, I only put it on my dark circles that I have there. So I do that, and then I let it dry for a bit. Concealer is like a new thing that I've been doing. I would just leave my dark circles like that, but I heard you let it dry. And then I take my blender and I blend up, and then I pull it down and over. I'm sorry guys, I'm not used to wearing concealer, but this is how I do this. Oh my gosh. I think it's making a difference.
Look at the other side, so I bring it down.
And I mean, you see, it makes a little bit of a difference. It's not as dark. I just do it under the eyes, really. I don't do it anywhere else here. So that is gonna be the concealer. The last step is the lips, which is my favorite part. I love doing the lips. I just started using like actual lip liner. Typically I do lipstick and lip gloss combo, but a friend taught me how to do this part. So you just line. I just do it with my regular lip because like I feel like my lips are like a little bit bigger, so I don't
Let me overline them. And yeah, I just do that. And I shade it in a little. So this is what I have right now.
I think it looks a little silly sometimes, just like this. And then I take, this is Sister is the brand, and it is the plum juice. I was about to say flavor, color. And I tend to line it with like the pointy part. And then for the final touch, this was like a local brand. This is just a kind of like a pinkish clear lip gloss, and I just put that over a little bit. I dab it. And yeah, really the lips and the eyeliner is what makes this look. But that is what I have right now. So this is the complete makeup tutorial. So you know, we started off with the moisturizer, we did the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, don't forget the Q-tip and to flick it, you know, and then a little bit of blush and the concealer, and then I did the lips. So that is my makeup tutorial, my cheap makeup tutorial. Let me know what y'all think, I guess, and of course give me suggestions of anything else I should do. You know, I put in like my bio, I like, you know, like fashion, beauty, anime, like video games, traveling, like food, literally anything y'all want to see. And yeah, subscribe. Thank you.